remote places often hold mysteries, and sometimes those mysteries aren't just stories. Imagine starting your day like any other, only to glimpse something massive, shadowy, and completely unexplainable. These strange moments caught on camera have made even skeptics wonder. But what if they weren't just accidents? From routine outings to terrifying discoveries, here are the 30 clearest Bigfoot encounters even skeptics can't explain. A routine morning for a trucker in Alberta, Canada takes a bizarre turn when his dash camera captures something massive lurking at the edge of an industrial site. As the truck rolls onto the site, the camera records a towering, shadowy figure standing upright near the tree line. Its estimated height is a staggering 11 feet, its massive frame blending eerily with the surroundings. The trucker, unaware at first, carries on with his routine, oblivious to what has been caught on camera. Moments later, as he steps out of his truck, he finally spots the beast in the distance. Frozen in shock, he quickly rushes back to his vehicle and drives away, leaving behind the chilling footage. Was this a real-life encounter with a Sasquatch? On a crisp autumn morning, a father and son set out for a day of adventure in the dense woods, seeking fresh air and the beauty of nature. Then, out of the corner of their eyes, they notice something unusual, an unfamiliar shape lurking among the trees. Intrigued, they decided to investigate further. With the camera rolling, they focused on the mysterious creature, its silhouette partially obscured by branches. As they continue filming, the creature steps into view. It appears to be large and agile, its movements fluid and swift. Then, without warning, the creature darts away from the group of trees, running with incredible speed towards an unseen destination, leaving the father and son stunned. In late June 2008, a group drifts down Oregon's Upper Mackenzie River, not knowing they're about to paddle past something few ever see. The group moves through cold, rushing water. They pass jagged rocks and swirling currents. One wrong move here could mean serious danger. But the river isn't the only thing watching. Near the shoreline, just past the brush, something stands, tall and still.
Much once you get into this business. And stay centered for me, Matt.
A dark shape stands upright. Much too tall to be a person. It doesn't run. It doesn't make a sound. It watches, then turns and disappears into the trees. The group says nothing at first, unsure if they really saw it. Luckily, the creature shows no interest in them, or the day could have ended very differently. A peaceful morning in North Carolina turns unsettling when a man captures something mysterious moving through the woods.
No, Ziggy, no!
While walking near his cabin with his small dog, he notices movement in the distance. Thinking it might be a bear, he quickly takes out his phone and starts recording. A large, dark figure appears, walking through the high grass and heading toward the forest.
Oh, thank you, Ziggy. You scared it away.
As he watches closely, the figure stands upright, its massive shape unlike any animal he has seen before. It moves steadily, disappearing into the dense trees. Was this just a trick of the light, or did he capture proof of Bigfoot? The story centers around a vacationer encountering something unusual in the forest depths. As Alex walked along the peaceful trails, he spotted a flicker of movement among the trees. His curiosity piqued. He dashed toward the source of the commotion without a second thought, eager to uncover what was causing the disturbance. Then, just as he thought he might be losing it, he spotted the creature again, hiding behind a large oak tree. Its presence was undeniable, and Alex's heart raced with both fear and fascination, unsure whether to approach or retreat. A peaceful fishing trip takes a terrifying turn when the fisherman spots something truly bizarre near the shore.
Holy shit, what's that? Oh my gosh.
He suddenly notices movement along the shoreline as he calmly navigates his boat. A massive figure walking upright emerges from the dense vegetation, its presence unsettling. Before the fisherman can react, the creature drops to all fours and begins walking back into the wilderness. Then suddenly, it looks back at him. Rattled, the fisherman quickly glances away as if preparing to run, fear taking over as he struggles to process what he just saw. A quiet morning of turkey hunting turns into a shocking and unforgettable encounter deep in the wilderness.
I'm so startled right now. I'm so startled. Yeah,
The sun rises as the hunter patiently waits, casting golden light over the dense forest. Suddenly, he notices movement from the corner of his eye. Two massive, shadowy figures lurking in the distance.
Two Bigfoots. Looks like he's got a dead deer in his arm or something, I'm not sure. Oh my god, I think he sees me.
The creatures appear to be foraging, examining the ground, and picking up something unseen with their large hands. As the hunter watches in disbelief, he realizes they might be feeding on a fresh animal kill nearby. In June 2001, two friends filmed a home movie in the woods of Prince Edward Island, but they captured something completely unexpected.
Damn it. All right, go. What the?
The scene begins as planned. One friend pretends to run from bad guys while the other films. They count down and start. Everything seems normal. Then suddenly, a large black creature runs out from the trees. It crosses the clearing quickly, covered in dark fur, then vanishes into the woods.
Shit. Did you see that?
The friends freeze. One shouts, confused, not believing what they just saw. The camera jerks as they try to follow the creature's path, but it's already gone. Whatever it was, it walked on two legs and moved like no animal they knew. A Bigfoot sighting? Or something else deep in the forest? In Oregon, a Bernese mountain dog goes on a hike with its owner, and its GoPro captures something truly unexpected. The dog runs ahead on the trail, camera shaking with each step. Then just ahead, something appears. A tall, dark figure. It's standing upright, walking on two legs like a person. The shape is big, quiet, and looks out of place in the forest. The dog doesn't stop, and the creature sees it coming. The moment the creature notices the dog, it turns and runs. It moves fast, deeper into the woods, and disappears. The camera keeps rolling, but it's already gone. The footage is quick but clear, and raises one big question. Was it Bigfoot? In 2014, a family takes a quiet afternoon drive in Saskatchewan, and ends up recording something strange moving in the bushes. The family drives slowly along a quiet road. Suddenly, they see something moving behind the brush. It's dark, tall, and walking on two legs, just like a person. They grab a camera and start filming in broad daylight. The figure moves with steady steps, not running, just walking. As the creature pushes through the thick brush, its long arm is clearly seen. It reaches out with ease, too long to be human. The body looks heavy and strong. The family watches in silence, unsure of what they're seeing. it disappears into the trees, leaving only questions behind. In July 2013, a tour group travels through the Canadian wilderness when they come face to face with something they never expected. The group walks through the forest, taking in the view. Suddenly, someone sees movement between the trees. A tall, dark figure stands in the distance. It's not a person. It's not any animal they know. The group grabs a camera and starts filming. The creature doesn't look at them. It just keeps moving. At first, the creature seems calm, but then it changes. It makes a sudden, aggressive move. The tourists panic. Some shout, others run. Fear takes over as they try to get away. What they saw that day may have been Bigfoot. In 2016, a group of friends drives through Bashkortostan, Russia, not knowing something terrifying is waiting ahead. At first, everything feels normal. The road is quiet. They laugh, talk, and enjoy the peaceful drive. Then suddenly, something appears in their path. A tall, strange figure stands in the road ahead. They stop the car, unsure of what they're looking at.
Hey, Bigfoot Tony here. So the thing we have to remember about this footage is...
The figure starts to move, fast. It runs straight toward them. They scream and quickly reverse the car, trying to get away. Fear fills the car as they shout over each other. Was it a man, an animal, or something else? The friends call it by one name, Yeti. What chased them that day in Russia? What starts as a peaceful solo hike in the Slovakian forest quickly takes a terrifying turn. In broad daylight, a lone explorer ventures deep into the woods of Slovakia. The forest is calm until they stumble upon a strange structure made of twisted tree branches. It looks like a shelter, but not one built by humans. The area is eerily silent, with no signs of life nearby. Curious, the explorer moves deeper into the trees, scanning the surroundings. Suddenly, between the branches, a massive dark figure appears, standing tall and watching. It's the Slovakian Yeti. As their eyes meet, the creature lets out a bone-chilling roar. The explorer turns and runs, heart racing, as the forest behind them echoes with the sound. People have debated for years whether Bigfoot is real or just a legend, but this footage might change everything. A massive bipedal figure is seen gripping a tall pine tree, shaking it with incredible strength and unexplainable power. The sheer force it uses is unnatural, bending the tree back and forth with ease, almost effortlessly. Despite the grainy footage, the details of the creature and its powerful movements are unmistakable. Whether real or not, this video leaves many questioning what they witnessed in complete disbelief. A Christmas gathering in northern Minnesota takes a shocking turn when something unusual appears outside.
What was that?
Oh my god. Did you see that?
Something's behind the garage.
While celebrating Christmas together, the family notices movement outside in the snowy yard. Curious, they step out to take a closer look.
No way.
That can't be.
What the hell? Oh my god, are you getting this?
I think so.
As they scan the area, they spot a towering figure walking near the house. Seeing it with their own eyes, they are completely stunned, unable to believe what they're witnessing. Could this really be Bigfoot? Could this be proof of Bigfoot in South America? What starts as a playful afternoon quickly turns into something else entirely. A group of kids was playing near the edge of a field close to the trees, laughing and filming each other. Everything seemed normal, until the camera suddenly caught movement in the distance. A dark figure appeared, sprinting toward them at high speed, emerging from the shadows. Panic took over as the children screamed and ran, dropping toys and scattering across the field. Later, they watched the footage in disbelief. What was that thing? Some say it could be the legendary Pombero, South America's version of Bigfoot. Others believe it's something even stranger. Deep in the night, something massive lurks near a Kentucky creek, and someone caught it on camera. Near the edge of Kentucky Ridge Forest, a man spotted a towering figure while walking near a mine behind his home. The creature stood silently in the creek, its eyes shining faintly but undeniably. Despite the darkness, he pulled out his phone and zoomed in, capturing the shadowy form. His friend later confirmed strange activity around the area for weeks. The footage was later enhanced, revealing a dome-shaped head and a body that looked massive, even among the trees. Whatever it was, it didn't move like a normal animal. It stood there in the water, possibly foraging before being seen. The figure blended with the trees behind it. Was this really Bigfoot, watching from the shadows? Two people ride a train through the forested hills, and what they see walking on a ridge will stay with them forever. The train moves across the open area. They look out the window and notice someone, or something, walking on the ridge. It's tall and dark, walking on two legs like a person, but the shape is too big, too strange. They've never seen anything like it before. The creature keeps walking, steady and slow. It moves upright, not like any animal they know. There are no trees to hide it. The view is clear. In broad daylight, the camera captures everything. They say one word, Bigfoot. Is this the real Bigfoot? Or something else walking in the open wild? In 2011, a group explored the Adirondack Mountains near Old Forge. They don't expect to see anything strange until one of them spots movement behind a ridge.
I don't see her. Whoa, there it is.
It's a bear.
That's not a bear. What is
It's a
that?
freaking bear.
What? A bear walking on legs that's brown.
Someone shouts, "Grab the camera!" A figure appears in the distance. They first think it's a bear, but something feels off. The creature walks on two legs, not four. It's tall, brown, and moving like a person, not an animal. One voice says, "Bears are black here. That's not a bear." The group grows quiet, confused, unsure of what they're seeing.
There it is.
It's a bear.
That's not a bear. What is
It's
that?
a freaking bear.
Whoa, there it is.
It's a bear.
That's not a bear. What is that?
The figure keeps walking behind the ridge. It doesn't run, but it moves with purpose. Someone repeats, "That's not a bear. What is that?" Their voices sound nervous. They've seen bears before, but never anything like this. The moment ends quickly, but the questions stay. Was it Bigfoot, a trick of the light, or something else in the woods? While planning their camp deep in the woods, a strange encounter suddenly unfolds behind the trees.
Like a thrust and not a hang, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? 'Cause if
something
if they
hard
don't
and
hung on it
fast.
for any amount of time,
The
that
heck was
top
that?
probably
Did you
came
see
down.
that?
Sam's
Been-
been checking it out. You know,
Yeah.
like
A group was casually discussing their campsite plans when something unexpected fell from a tree nearby. The loud noise caught their attention, and that's when they noticed something moving behind the trees, just beyond their vision.
Oh, it's still over there. Right through there. I just heard another, well, that could have been a branch, but yeah, it went that way. Probably shouldn't be pointing.
As they turned to look, a tall, shadowy figure suddenly bolted through the trees. The group was stunned, unsure if they had just seen a cloaked figure or something entirely unexplainable moving faster than they could comprehend. An explorer walks into the forest for a normal daytime trek, not knowing a shocking discovery is waiting ahead.
They look like they're about
forest feels calm. The trees are tall. The explorer enjoys the quiet. Then he sees something on the ground. Large footprints in the dirt. He kneels and measures them. They're too big for any person or animal he knows. Something strange left them behind, and it's nearby.
Oh, there he goes.
He follows the footprints deeper into the forest. Each step feels heavier, the air colder. Then he stops and sees it. A tall, dark figure moving slowly through the trees. He stands frozen, filled with fear and questions. The creature walks away, leaving only silence and mystery. What did he see? Could it be Bigfoot? In the middle of nowhere, an oil field worker takes a break. And what he captures near the trees will haunt him forever.
Course of an hour, because this is something that's going to unfold. It's been unfolding for months. It's going to continue to unfold for months.
He drives on a snowy road and looks out. Snow falls softly. The forest stands quiet. Between the trees, a large shape catches his eye. It doesn't move. It just stands there. He lifts his phone and begins to record. It's tall, dark, and not like any animal he knows. The figure steps back into the forest. Its arms swing low, and it walks on two legs. It's too big to be human, too strange to explain. He watches in silence, too shocked to move. The job may be dirty, but what he found was far from ordinary. If you ever needed a reason to stay out of Canada's deep wilderness, this might be it. The next clip turns the already harsh Canadian winter into something truly terrifying. While walking through a snow-covered forest, a person noticed something strange moving behind the trees. Uncertain of what they were seeing, they hid and began filming in silence, too afraid to make a sound. The thick snow muffled every step as they tried to stay out of sight. As the figure became clearer, it was obvious this wasn't any ordinary animal. Covered in dark fur and towering over the snow, the creature slowly moved through the trees. Suspecting it might be Bigfoot, the person panicked and fled. What do you think was lurking out there in the Canadian wilderness? A camping trip in Baxter, Tennessee, near Silver Point Forest, leads to an unexpected sighting of a mysterious creature.
Do you see that? I'm afraid.
While camping deep in the forest, a person notices a tall black figure moving through the trees, walking directly in their direction. Realizing the creature is approaching, they quickly hide behind some foliage and begin filming, trying to capture a clear shot without being seen.
Oh my God. Oh my God. How did you see that?
From their hidden position, the camera captures the suspected Bigfoot moving behind the trees, its large form visible as it walks through the dense forest. The creature's movements are slow and deliberate, making its way deeper into the woods. A routine hunting trip takes a shocking turn when the hunter spots something truly unexplainable in the distance. Determined to capture clear footage, the hunter carefully steadies his camera. Through the lens, a strange figure emerges, tall, covered in grayish fur, and watching from the hillside. The figure's presence sends a chill down his spine as he tracks it carefully. Nicknamed Old Gray Beard, this eerie creature appears briefly before disappearing into the wilderness. Frozen in disbelief, the hunter struggles to process what he just witnessed, unsure whether to believe his own eyes. Hidden deep in a California national park, something unusual was caught on camera in 1985. The footage, long forgotten, has now resurfaced. In August 1985, an unidentified person claimed to have filmed a strange creature while exploring a California national park. Hidden in the bushes, they quietly recorded as the large, dark figure moved calmly through the trees, unaware it was being watched. The creature never noticed the observer and eventually disappeared into the forest. The person kept filming until it left the area, now zoomed in and enhanced. This footage may offer one of the earliest and clearest glimpses of a possible Bigfoot encounter. What do you think was captured that day? A routine walk in the woods takes a shocking turn.
He's still up here. Or something's up here.
While walking through a peaceful wooded area with his dog, the man checks his trail cameras. Suddenly, loud knocking sounds echo through the trees, breaking the silence and sending an unsettling chill down his spine. He looks around, unsure of what to make of it.
He's moving. Daisy, come here. Daisy, come here. I want to do it.
Curious and cautious, he moves closer to the source of the sounds. Through the trees, he spots a large, shadowy figure standing motionless on a ridge. As he begins recording, the creature reacts violently, hurling rocks in his direction. Frozen in place, the man realizes this is no ordinary animal or natural occurrence. Deep in the swamps of Mississippi, the hunter's quiet stakeout takes a shocking turn. Something massive lurks just beyond the trees. He hears movement behind him while waiting for hogs in the fading daylight. Expecting wild game, he slowly turns only to see a huge black figure crouch near a fallen cypress. Its broad shoulders and upright head separate it from any animal he's ever encountered. He watches in stunned silence as the creature digs into the stump with massive hands. A distant truck rumbles down the road and suddenly the figure rises to its full height, easily around 7 feet tall. Fear takes over, and he sprints away, his mind racing. Was this the elusive skunk ape caught in action? In the thick woods of Georgia, something strange stirs. At first it hides, then it rises. Deep in the Georgia forest, a figure moves quietly through the underbrush. At first glance, it could be a bear until it begins to rise. Slowly, it stands tall on 2 legs, revealing a massive form covered in dark matted hair. The camera shakes slightly as the person filming struggles to believe what they're seeing. The creature doesn't run, it simply stands, swaying slightly, as if it knows it's been spotted. Its size and posture challenge any logical explanation. Could this really be the legendary Bigfoot? Or is it something else entirely lurking in Georgia's wilderness? A peaceful morning turns mysterious when something unexpected crosses the frame. On July 24, 2021, around 7 a.m., a local pastor was enjoying the quiet of a nearby field in Royce City, Texas. He began filming the calm landscape. Birds chirping, sun rising, everything normal. But something unusual slipped past in the distance. Far behind him, a tall, shadowy figure moved swiftly across the field. So fast, it went unnoticed until the later review. The zoomed-in footage shows something large and upright, walking on 2 legs. Was this just a trick of the light, or did the pastor accidentally catch a real Bigfoot on video?